Hello everyone, welcome back to The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, and we're going to do Eden again, just because that's what I feel like. Hopefully we won't have soy milk this time. Not really a particularly good start. What baby is this? Headless baby. No, but it's not like the headless baby we know. It's one of the co-op babies, isn't it? It's thanks to having the box of friends, or whatever that's called. Moving box. I don't know, there's too many box items in Isaac. I almost found a practical use for the pickaxe. Almost. It could have worked out. Batman time. Well, we can talk about Batman, yeah. Is there anything in particular you would like me to talk about regarding the man who is a bat? Because I didn't fully talk about the... I know I mentioned them on Twitter. I don't think I fully talked about my most recent bi-monthly issues I got. I remember talking about White Knight. Missed to hear more about the tabletop game, but I still don't have like the rules and stuff, so I can't. Still waiting on them being delivered, and I have ordered some more flesh-coloured paint. So I can get back to painting miniatures soon. I've been painting some scenery stuff and some almost good scale like cars and construction vehicles I got. I put some wash over them just to make them look a bit weathered and not brand new. Because Gotham feels like a pretty grimy place in general. They don't have many clean things. So if we make them be more atmospheric. But once the flesh colour appears, I can paint the rest of Bane's crew. From the Bane starter set, or whatever the hell it's called. And then I'm just going to wait for the actual delivery with the main stuff. You have the Gotham Sirens, they're tiny. Who are they like affiliated with? Is that Shiva or... This is a strange room. I circumvented your room, how do you feel about that? I would like Soul Penny, thank you. Also, they would be metal, right? Because I don't think I've seen them listed as a resin miniature. Oh, Poison Ivy, Harlequin, and Catwoman, their little trio of feminism. I understand. Oh, they are resin. That surprises me. Are they good resin? Or are they fine cast resin? Do you have a soft spot for Poison Ivy? Is it your crotch? I mean, yeah, they are kind of small. They're 35mm bases though. I put them on par height-wise with like Primaris Marines, which is taller than your average 40k miniature, but they're realistically thin. So they're not nearly as bulky as a 40k miniature. Even, well, I guess Eldar are proportioned differently, so it isn't quite the same effect. Poison Ivy does not have tentacles, her plants do, and she controls her plants. There's a difference. Just for the YouTube crowd, this is right after the last round, I'm still in some pain. Which is a little known region of Korea. Yeah, proxy tentacles. Totally different. Don't ask Evil Vice President if he has green fingers, that's very lewd. Do you though? Oh, she was a goodie in Arkham Knight. She's a goodie in the comic Endgame. See, she's a sometimes good person, yeah. That's rude, yeah it is. Very, very rude lewd. Dude. Temperance. I'd rather not. Don't know about looking in the shop. If we get desperate for a bomb or a battery or something, maybe. So other than mentioning it on Twitter, did I talk on stream about Batman and Robin Must Die and then also Death of the Family Part 2? Because that's what was in my most recent delivery. Because I lose track because we talk about Batman so often. We're missing an item room. Yeah, Batman and Robin Must Die is the horribly drawn one, but I'd rather, like, in the order they came in, it's Death of the Family Part 2 first. Battle Angel Alita? Nope, never heard of it. Alright, well, I definitely talked about Death of the Family Part 1, because I remember doing that. So Death of the Family Part 2, it collects the Batman issues that are kind of like the conclusion. It throws in the Nightwing and Damian standalone comic issues where Joker captures them and kind of torments them by doing horrible, horrible things. I liked Part 1. I didn't like Part 2 as much because Joker, he went kind of too evil in like the things he does to Dick and Damian. So he's not as interesting when he's just being super evil. Whereas Part 1, it had a nice kind of mix of him going off the deep end, but also kind of still like being menacing more than just plain supervillain. So I didn't really like that aspect of it. It's drawn very well. And I do like the finale is fantastic. And then I am going to spoil the finale, so if anyone gives a rat's ass about the New 52 run. I mean, we already talked about Endgame, which is set after Death of the Family, but still. The conclusion is Joker's captured the entire Bat family. He makes them believe he's chopped off all their faces, but he hasn't really because it's just a joke. And he's trying to convince them that Batman has secretly been working alongside him just to play a game. And he also kind of piece by piece takes apart Batman's moral argument about not killing him. Which is, he has a fantastic monologue about it. It's like, okay, if like the first thing he says is like, let's get to the real question, why haven't you killed me yet? And Batman's first answer is, if I did that you'd win. And Joker says, okay, so I'd win if you killed me. How does that work exactly? Which is a fair point. He then goes on to say, I win every time you keep me alive because I get to keep playing the game. How exactly do I win if you killed me? And then he just keeps on going through, oh, well, you probably think that it's if you take one life, you'll immediately become a cold killer that will kill everybody. Does that really make sense? Do you feel like you don't have the mental fortitude to just kill me? He goes on about that for ages in a huge monologue. He just, piece by piece, every moral argument against killing him in particular. Like, he knows who they are. He's the only one who really makes it personal rather than like stopping criminals. Which is really true, because everyone else is just they don't like Batman because he stops them committing crimes. With Joker, it's personal. Which is part of why it's fun. But then it comes to the showdown. Joker runs away, Batman gets free. And I think even though he does do this big monologue to Batman, it comes across like he knows that deep down he's not going to get through to Batman. Except this time he does. And I did post like the page on Twitter where Joker realizes, oh shit, I've actually talked him into it. And Batman's going to kill him. And it's wonderful just seeing him say enough. And it's like, okay, so you just want to fight then? No, enough. And Joker runs away from him after realizing, oh crap, he's actually going to kill me. And he almost falls to his death, but Batman grabs him and says, no, it can't be by an accident. So he's really, like, he could have just let Joker fall to his death, but he wanted to make sure that he was the one who did it. And he wanted to also to tell him, like, he knows now that Joker knows who they all are. So he pulls him in close and says, listen, old friend, I worked out who you are and who you were before you were the Joker, and I'm going to whisper your name to you. And as he leans in to do it prior to dropping him to his death, Joker tases him in the mouth with his electric buzzer, and as a result he drops him and he falls to his presumed death. So he technically still doesn't kill him, but you know he had the resolve to do it. He wanted to make sure he did it. He didn't want happenstance to kill him, which I thought was fun. Even though happenstance kind of did kill him. And then he comes back for endgame because he lands in a Lazarus pit beneath Wayne Manor. Which is, yeah, it's a way to bring him back one last time. What is this, Space Marine baby? That's a Chaos Space Marine. That is definitely a Chaos Space Marine I have following me around. Like 100%, that's what that is. I don't know why it's shooting evil teeth, but it's a Chaos Space Marine. Look at that. Black Legion. It's a sign to start talking about 40k, but I was still talking about Batman. There's a bit in kind of like the epilogue for... I'll come back when I have the charge. For Death of the Family Part 2, where, like I think I mentioned in Part 1, Batman's talking about how he found one of Joker's cards in the Batcave, but there was no way the Joker could possibly have gotten in. And he's telling Alfred about this time where when he found the card, he wanted to know whether Joker knew who he was. So he went to Arkham as Bruce Wayne, showed the card to Joker and said, hey, did you lose something? And it shows that moment. And he mentions how the Joker just kind of stares at him blankly and then looks away. Like, he doesn't care. He has literally no interest in Bruce Wayne. He plays the game with Batman. Which I also thought was an interesting moment. So yeah, even though it goes a little bit too far with making him like super evil, it's still worth reading. I think I enjoyed it. Batman and Robin Must Die, however, which we talked a little bit about during Monster Hunter. I remember now because I remember telling Dalinar and CR about it, much to their chagrin, because they didn't want to hear it, but I said it anyway. That it's the worst drawn comic I've ever seen. Well, worst drawn Batman comic, let's say. I don't know how they thought it was acceptable. It's just it doesn't seem stylistic. It just seems badly done. I don't know. It's a shame because the story had some moments that I liked. A rare, like the Joker sort of helping Batman just because they don't like someone else. Oh yeah, I think the Space Marine is doing God's Flesh because I noticed an enemy shrink in there. I don't know why he has God's Flesh and teeth. Maybe he has something for each of the 4 Chaos Gods, and he'll do poison at some point for Nurgle? Arcano. Eh. Also, wasn't I going to go back to a previous room? It was just for bombs though, right? I don't think it's meant to be Thousand Suns, because Thousand Suns are Egyptian style. Oh, I don't have enough for this. 1 penny, please? That's twice as good. 2 of Hearts, not worth the money I spent, but it was only 3 cents, so whatever. It's for 3 whole bombs. I mean, I might have to go back anyway. No, we won't. Yeah, we do. We haven't found the item room. I'll go back. Get 3 bombs. So in some Monster Hunter VOD you can hear us talk more about Batman and Robin Must Die, but it's worth looking up just to see the terrible art. I posted a couple of examples on Twitter. Just it does not come across as stylistic, it comes across just as bad. The whole thing, well not the whole thing is like that, it's a better artist did one of the issues, and thankfully it was the finale, so that's good. But then like the conclusion plus epilogue is done by the same guy who can't draw. It's just ugh. Like Arkham Asylum, the comic Arkham Asylum, not the video game. It also looks terrible, but it's clear that they're going for a stylistic thing. It's just that the stylistic thing is very, very horrible looking. This just doesn't feel like anything other than just being bad. Like facial expressions characters just wouldn't make. Someone did a close-up of Damien's face and his eyes are cross-eyed, almost. Like one is going way off to the side. So it looks super weird. It's just this, ugh. No idea. But as we also discussed in that VOD, but I guess it's no harm repeating here because nobody watches those anyway. The next 2 issues being sent are revolving around one artist in particular who's very famous for drawing Batman, so hopefully it'll be good. Range up in a lucky penny. Does that do anything else? Because that seems pretty bad. Well, not bad, just indifferent. Hello, Roberto Stone. We've mostly been talking about Batman and then also like dying and anxiety and stress. So it's been a pretty good night so far, yeah. The people on YouTube are not nobodies. That's very rude. The site itself is a cesspool. And not the cesspool that's my Discord. That's a good cesspool. Look at this baby now. What is this? Is he stuck in a meteorite? That's got to be a reference as well, but I'm not sure what it is. It's either a cow apron or a meteorite. I assume it's meant to be a cow. You originated from YouTube. Well, so did I. You made the right choice coming across here. A tiny snowman? No, but there's definitely indentations though. There's darker circle type bits. And he's got that little hat and one big tooth Bumble style, I think. An egg sack? No, but it look, you can definitely, well, I don't know if you can see it on stream, but he has arm straps to like his shoulders, like he's wearing an apron. It's just it happens to look like a meteorite. Whether that's on purpose or not, or it's just poor shading, I don't know. And once you go Twitch, you'll never go back. I kind of think that's true, honestly. There's something different about doing it live. I don't have a problem with like archiving stuff for VODs. But it's a different feeling. Sometimes more anxious when doing it live, but as part and parcel. Part and parcel, rather. Oh, you killed most of the other ones there, thanks to hitting me with that black heart. Swallow penny we no longer need, so we'll take livery cap again, if I can land on it properly. We have 6 times our damage that we had in the last run at the same point, roughly. No, not quite. Hello, Firebite. Yeah, that's true. Chat distracts me. In a good way, I mean, not in a bad way. Oh. Hello, curse of the annoy me. I really should use this Barcano at some point. But that point is not now, but soon. Aha! I was just fast enough. Oh. I only have 2 keys. That's very unfortunate. I would like to use Book of the Dead because I've never used it, I think. But let's see if we can muster some more keys first to make a decision on how many books to open. Because we still need the item room. Hello, Roro. Yes, Curse of the Maze. Maggie's Faith? No. We're full Spare Heart, we might as well stay that way. Cut to getting an HP up from... No, we're not getting an HP up here. Tis Mom. You know how the enemy bomb flies and flying type enemies in general just kind of gravitate towards you even though it looks like they're being random when they're not? How come my one doesn't do that to the enemies? Because it definitely doesn't. Master Cook Baby, a baby that resembles Andre from Leather Ice Cream's Pure 4 Animations. What the hell is that? Is that some like indie shit? That was a lot of words that I should know, but not in that order. Your Bombfly wants to play fair. Honestly, it's probably just that it'd be too hard or to make him balanced if he worked like the enemy Bombflies. This is Mom. Yeah. Okay. Can't go in there yet. That's someone on YouTube. I remember that website. Good times for a while. Oh. this room over here now. They have the internet on computers now as well, so I hear. Oh, definitely using a key here. Not particularly interesting. It's our last shop, I've got to check. Oh, bollocks. Well, that was a waste of one key, but we can still open 3 of the books, which means we can get Bookworm, which helps. There's an RE520 Co-op Babies chat. There's... Again, those are words I understand, but there's something missing. Oh! There are, not there A-R-E. There's 520 Co-op Babies? Jesus. It's too many Co-op Babies for a mode that isn't online and therefore isn't worth doing. I can never remember if I grab the Bible it lets you keep flying. I guess we'll take the chance. Oh, it does. Good. We took books out of the rotation, and the secret room didn't get shown to us. Alright. Hang on, what does Book of the Dead do? It didn't seem to do anything. I wanted that battery, but it got swapped over miles away. Maybe it's based on how many enemies you've killed in the room? While the room is active, I mean. Why does Isaac look so sad? His mother's trying to kill him. And is about to take her best shot at succeeding before we climb inside her uterus and find our unborn fetus sibling. The deep lore to Isaac is fun. Oh wait, we're not even on the mom floor. I could have sworn... Alright, we're on flooded caves too. I'm thinking we're further ahead than we are. Got plenty of time. I saw some bones appear. Oh, it turns like bone things into orbitals? Intriguing. We kinda needed to speed up, so I'm okay with that. Hello, Puncher. Why did they waste so much time putting all those different Co-op Babies into the game instead of like working on quality content for the base game? Or adding online co-op? Which I know is easier said than done, but if you're going to put that much effort into Co-op Babies, like maybe make it so you don't have to be in the same room as someone, because barely anybody plays couch co-op. No, Chaos Card. I guess within anyone else other than like a child that's theirs or a sibling that's much younger. Couch co-op died long ago. That's what I'm saying. Hello, the Gun Guru. Do I like sardines? I don't believe I've ever tried sardines. Is this going to turn into a pun? Or other kind of horrible bad joke? No, it's not. You were just genuinely asking if I've ever had sardines. I believe I have not. I don't remember an occasion where I have, anyway. Oh yeah, it's for every corpse in the room. But it does transfer over between rooms. Interesting. I have like a full bone shield. I'm curious if it just blocks shots or if it blocks... it seemed to do damage there. Your puns are not bad jokes, they're mildly entertaining. Hello, Trivate. Anyone know if Subnautica is going to get an update? They have an expansion coming out for it, the snow biome one, if that's what you mean. I don't know when it's coming out. I've forgotten. It's been a while since we've seen this room because I believe they nerfed the occurrence rate of it. Because, you know, that was necessary. Don't catch the machine. Good. No, you stupid bomb fly bastard. Well, I would like to get the compass to go with the map if possible, so we'll hopefully go back. The mod is for Co-op Subnautica is like very kind of early stage, isn't it? Or a little bit janky. I remember something about it. Okay, we know where we're going. No, Chad, this is not an excuse for everybody to do bad jokes. You're muscling in on my territory. Also, this baby has an arrow through it. I was not paying attention to. You say too late, but as long as I don't read it out, then for anyone only listening to me or watching after the fact on YouTube where they don't see the chat, they'll never know what you said. Be it a pun or be it something else. I'm going to stick with Book of the Dead just because it's new to me and interesting. I mean, we unlocked it a little while ago by doing Forsaken stuff, but I've never... I have seen it as well, but I've just never used it. Hello, Sir Night Meow. Don't call me Dad. I'm not your dad. I'm also not your mother. Lest that be your next question. No, one punner is too many. Hello, Gish. How are you, Gish? How's your day been? We don't see each other nearly as much anymore. I mean, if they ever get it working very well, multiplayer Subnautica would be fun, I think. But I imagine then, like, they'll get it working nice, and then the expansion will come out, and the expansion will break everything. Oh, hello, Sides. How's your sex life? I'm probably also going to buy this, and then just go buy some Spirit Hearts. Pretty fly. We are become death, destroyer of worlds. And cupcakes. Don't forget those. Oh, there's another tinted rock there I missed because of Curse of Darkness. Petrified poop. No thank you. What a horrible result that was. Gotta remember that room is there. Wait, where's that room? Down the way. Oh. Why did I just leave a key saying there? Well, the run is definitely more interesting now that we have sides, but I did have to take a bit of an HP hit to get them. Try again for another Spirit Heart, I guess, just because. And by which I mean we'll try again for another Spirit Heart, just because.
It don't matter. None of this matters.
Thank you, Cards for Money, for the protection money. Happy birthday to you, I guess, because it's not my birthday. The floaties are coming from Book of the Dead. They disappear after they hit something, I think. But yeah, they turn all the corpses in a room into projectile, or well, orbitals rather, not projectiles. You're ill and this makes you feel better. I'm glad I'm providing a distraction. I used Book of the Dead instinctively there, forgetting that we'd already fought the boss and it still would have had to kill something first. You fell asleep listening to my voice earlier. Did the heavy breathing follow after? And the asking of phone numbers? And other normal human things? Being as human as we all are, obviously. Can't it just be the birthday of the world? No. Oh, isn't it American Thanksgiving soon? Of, like, actual holidays to celebrate if you're affected by them? Oh. Ooh, that's very good. Serpontskis. Let us go down the way.
It's only a game.
Why do you have to be mad? Thank you, Azure, for the holiday bits. I finished up Google IT Fundamentals certification, so here's some bits to share. Also, Sheba wants to send Sora a book on demanding human attention and then running off. She needs no book on this, she is already an expert. But thank you. I can see forever. Sometimes, if I feel like it. Sometimes I can't and wish that I could. There's a black heart back there. Serpent's Kiss kicked in. Oh, and again. Also, we seem to have like criminal baby, I'm guessing, because it's like the woolen hats criminals wear. Oh, they can turn into those too, I guess. Alright. Neat. Do they disappear? They do not. Wait. Oh yeah, they are still there, but just occupying the same square for whatever reason. Bane baby? It's not Bane mask. It is, it's just like a criminal mask. Like bank robber mask. Or commando, yeah. Serpent's Kiss plus Death Touch hard carry for this, I feel. Oh, I'm slouching forwards, I really should be leaning back. I basically have to make a choice. Do I want my back to hurt or do I want my stomach to hurt? No, we do not want that. Although, it's more so that, do I want my stomach to hurt more by sitting straight? No one cared about the baby till he put on the mask. Isaac? I was like, hang on a minute. Contact damage from the foot? That's not how this works. It wasn't. It was Bombfly. That is not how this works at all. Who we got this time? Let's look at it before we fight. It looks like his head's going to come off, but he's very, very pleased. He's wearing a bloody box. I don't mean like, oh my god, he's wearing a box. I mean it's a box filled with blood, apparently. Like it's a what's in the box baby. That might actually be the kind of name they've given it. They would not put it past them. Oh, it's his head! He's got little arms poking out too, though. Balaclava! Yeah, that's a good description for what the previous baby was wearing. He's blanking on the name. Why are you catching a billion Cubones? Oh, because you're trying to get a shiny, aren't you? You would. Oh, on my day off I did find the time to catch enough Pokemon that we can get a Charmander when we log in. When we next play Go. Or Let's Go, rather. I guess they start turning into skeletons if you have a full range of orbiting ones. Maybe? Book of the Dead is giving me the... Wait, no. We started with it, but I don't know what it's called because there's too many box items. It's not called Box of Friends though, is it? Because that's the little starting item is Box of Friends. And that just doubles up your familiars. This is the one that gives you a random familiar or a cult baby per floor. It looks like a box with like eyes poking out from the handle bit. Valinar seems like an EV type. Oh, you took Pikachu. Damn, I've misjudged him this whole time. You picked correctly. Oh, boss is down bottom right, I guess. Well, no, it could be over here actually. Because there's no way to get to there from where I started. Aha! Buddy in a box, that's the one. Unless that's the one that summons Mr. Meeseeks. Which is obviously not the right one. Thank you, Azure. Thanksgiving is followed by Insane Shoppers Thursday, Black Friday, yep. So this is my outlook for the following week, followed by the whole of December into January. Here's a few more bits to fill out the next days as I'm going to be working long hours. Yeah, if you're working those holidays, especially Black Friday, I can understand not being particularly fond or looking forward to them at all. My only real... Well, I've obviously seen like the gifs of people doing crazy things. That in the South Park Trilogy episode where it was Black Friday crossed with Game of Thrones. Which also made Black Friday look pretty bad. But you get some damn fine good deals. So the Scottish blood in me thinks that's a pretty awesome thing. Is Isaac chat? How so? Ooh, pardon me. Also, hello Phoenix. That was a yawn that just escaped. I'm not bored, I am tired. That's all. Another fun side effect of IBS. Normal or inverted? Never invert, you madman. Always normal. And it's called normal for a reason. I can cope with inverted, I just never would do it willingly. See, CR is one of those weirdos who inverts their controls. It's because he was born upside down. Or in Australia, but the right way up, which would then be upside... No, wait. We're going to need a baby and plane tickets. I'm going to place a bet on it being very tip-top of the map. Oh, did we check our baby for this floor? Is it still... No, it's like pudgy cheeks, baby. Australia isn't real. I know. It was invented by the kangaroos to hide their existence as a sentient ruler race of our world. I'll be switching to Black Over Club as soon as this run is done. If you can hold on for like another 10 minutes. We're not in any danger of losing. I'm trying to go quickly now, although I am also talking to chat. There's Blackout Club VODs on YouTube. There's people out there who really believe Australia is a hoax. Are they American? We got access to Delirium. No thank you. Also no thank you because I don't know what I'm picking. Away we go. Never ceases to amaze me how many conspiracies Americans are willing to believe in and yet they don't believe climate change is real. Not on an individual level, on a... We have farmer, baby? On a political scale. Oh. The black cart killed the hand before it could grab me. Amish, baby? Why is he firing blue bones? What does that have to do with the Amish? Because climate change is a conspiracy as well, but if it is, then why don't they believe it? Because they believe conspiracies. Or is it a conspiracy? Is it 2 layers deep? My god, that's how we beat them. Just make every conspiracy 2 levels deep. Quick, use Morse code to send a message to the rest of the world. Stop using logic. Logic has no place in conspiracies. That's fair. I must use logic. I must. You don't know Morse code? Just send out like a series of beeps. They'll get it. Maybe. Yeah, sites have a hard time pushing bombs for whatever reason. How did I come to have such a plethora of bones? I consume my victims, mostly. The calcium is hardened over time to form new bones. It's pretty cool. Oh, we're back to where we started. I'm not sure where I haven't been. Ah, I found somewhere I haven't been. Don't worry. Go through all that trouble to buy the map, and then I have no map on 2 floors at least. It's like it's fate. Or a cosmic joke. See, now you're all doing Morse code things. I also don't know Morse code. So this plan was doomed from the start. Bang. I was just curious if he zoned out whether it still counted. It does not. Yeah, look at him googling things instead of hunter notesing things like some kind of nerd. Oh, confirmed you can get bones from ghosts. Does not bode well for us in the skeleton war. You don't have to do the intro mission, Court, although it's a good idea to do it because it's awesome. You probably should have done it before now though, because it takes like at least half an hour. I think Pepper said you can quit to menu or join on someone and that makes you skip it. Oh wait, no, that was the DLC, not the DLC, the content update. Yeah, you can skip it if you want. It is worth doing at some point though. Unless you watch me do it, in which case you know the story. So then it doesn't really matter. Yeah, you know what? Fine. 2 runs in a row, soy milk. Look at those itty bitty sides doing no damage. There's a stream of them from Incubus as well. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I don't do a lot of damage, but I don't do a lot of damage a lot. See, I would have done Mega Satan before I picked up... Oh, not still. I'll still do Mega Satan. We'll come back for the key once I'm done clearing the floor. The key won't stop spawning. It's because you keep on capturing them. They want to be free. We don't have... Oh yeah, we have like 5 luck. No wonder we're getting a lot of books. Wouldn't mind like a range up or 2, just because that would be a pain in the ass for the Mega Satan fight. Glaucoma. Random sides. No, you can't take the anti-muscle spasm stuff I'm taking for the abdominal pain if you have glaucoma. Because it makes it worse for some reason. Don't know why. Just does. Medicines are weird and all that. Oh crap. Not a good result. Yeah, it is like 1,000 needles. Oh, yeah, I like. Worth it. Maybe. Not really. It's fine. All I'm really looking for is a damage up. If we get a damage up, I'll just go to the fight and try and see what happens. So our baby for this floor is like spitting orange bones for whatever reason. Game is really laggy for you. See, these are things you also should have checked ahead of time. Oh, maybe I'll give Corp more time by clearing a few more rooms then, huh? Muck around with your settings a little bit. It's the same engine that's used in... Oh wait, no, you haven't played any of the other games I know of. It's just, it's Unity, isn't it? It's like Unity assets, or Unreal assets. Whatever House Flipper and Thief Simulator use. Is there a DLC for Let's Go? Not yet, as far as I'm aware, but they usually give you like free Pokemon and stuff. Huh. Thank you, Phantom Shrub, for 8 months in a row with Twitch Prime. Hello to you too, and thank you, almost Twitch baby time. That's a luck up penny. I want that before the room's over. It helps improve our chances of getting another chest. Oh right, we got the fly transformation at some point. It's like, why can I fly? Ugh, pardon me. Well, have you managed to fix the issue, Cort? How dare you. Oh, thank you for the luck up. Oh, we stopped getting keys? I mean chests, rather. That'd be unfortunate if we are. Don't want lard. Don't sure I want eyeballs, but I took them anyway. Oh, it's just added the eyeball sound effect, but we've still got little sides. I guess that's good. Look at them, the littlest best sides. Why is this one mega fatty 75% of the health bar? There we go. The little sides that could, or couldn't, depending on how it goes. Now, I'll clear these 2 rooms and then we'll go for Mega Saiyan. Or until we get one more item chest, whichever happens first. Teleport. The room's filled with my sides. See what happens. Piercing. Well, don't the sides already have piercing effect anyway? Oh well. We'll be taking Dad's key. I should have kept that charged now I think about it. Whoops. Goodbye, Cheryl. See you later. Is the flush going to do anything on Mega Saiyan? The room stays open, right? Yeah. And give me a good space bar item. Blah, blah, blah. Or nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nuts to it. Stay still. There, I flushed Mega Saiyan. It made the battleground watery. But not much else. Also, it's going to be flashing a lot. Bam, 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 bam. Why are we getting so many coins? Did I pick up coin tiers and I've just forgotten? No, because coins overwrite size, I think. Wait, do they? If I have picked them up, I have no memory of it. Bam, 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 bam. Turning off big picture fixed it. I should try doing that, but I never remember where the bed is, and I know CR told you, but I didn't commit it to memory when I saw him tell you. I wish we had the dimensional tiers from the last run on this run. It'd be very interesting. got a spare heart. Nice. I was hoping he'd just do his death beam again. I was kind of trying baiting it out there. Trying to bait it out, rather. But no. He had to do other things. I keep on thinking that's an enemy eye, not my eye. So I dodge it, even though I don't need to. Oh, Envy, you're just feeding the win, honestly, by providing these black hearts for me, buddy. Thank you. Well, you might as well, like, if you can copy that, paste it in once I'm in the game after the ad break. Filling the room, filling the room. Oh, I walked into Mega Satan's hand. Where the hell did Larry Jr. come from? Am I killing him so slowly I saw a phase of Mega Satan I've never seen before? Also, yes, I do wish I'd saved my Chaos card. Thank you for asking. I think you killed that there, not me. Yeah, I think he's repeating waves because I'm not doing any damage. That's annoying. Super Pie, could you like, or Gluttony rather. Yeah, there we go. Now we're on to the angels. Okay, progress has been made. There's more coins. Yeah, it's a long fight. When you have 1 point whatever damage, 1.59. That's soy milk for twice in a row. When I get hit, I get to use Ball of Energies a little bit. Thank you, SkumaCat13, for 10 months in a row with Twitch Prime. Beat boop to you too, son. Assuming you were going for a Soldier TF2 reference there. He's repeating waves again. I didn't realise you could just stand there and avoid that. There, finally. Okay, second phase. Bow, 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 bow. What happened to Amish baby? He's like pudgy orange bone baby now. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. He changes every floor, but I don't know why he's a baby that shoots an orange bone. Presumably it's a reference. Hit me. It just makes your death even faster. Alright. There we go. No delirium, even if it opens. Nuts to that. We don't need to see Isaac die. There was no portal. For those watching after the fact on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed and see you next time. Ta-ta for now.